It's been a really long time, I'll be honest. Like, I will be honest, it's been like nearly 3 whole weeks practically since the, well, was it 3? Felt like 3. Well, it's been 2 actually, yeah, it's been 2 whole weeks since the last stream. This is like the second time I've been doing something like this. Like, I just got back home like nearly an hour ago, but like when I got home, I had to help out Mama Pixie with a few like things, and now I'm done in my PJs, taking a break from a bit of some schoolwork just to like chat about what's been going on, and then I'll spend like a good the rest of the night doing work again. I just opened up VTube Studio, so let's see if actually maybe we can start from here. I had to see if things were legit, because like I just got a different version of this model, and you'll see why in a bit. So I had to fix a few things. I think there's something with like my mouth settings that I forgot to fix. We could check that quickly. I mean, we could see this for now, so like I could probably check VTube Studio in like just a jiffy. Let me check. Let's see my mouth forms. Wait, that's not where my mouth forms are. Oh, this is where they are. Where's my mouth forms? Because I know I had to fix that. Let's see. Mouth smile. I think I made a different version of that. I think I changed the range of the smooth. I don't know. Wait. Let's put this in mouth. Okay. What about mouth open? Oh, mouth open, I never made a range. Oh. That's my bad. That's a small thing I forgot to fix. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. This is good. This is kind of good. Okay, yep. Yep, this is how it works. Okay, so what's up? Oh my god, it's been so long. Oh, and I'm moving perfectly. Probably because I just opened up VTube Studio. That's actually perfect. I love this, which is really weird because I have like a lot of tabs open for homework. But oh my god, it's been so long. I really miss this. Hello guys, hi. I think we can get started with like what I was just talking about earlier. I said earlier that I had like a newer version of this model. That's because I added a toggle now. I like to call it the replacement toggle. And well, this was a result of like 1 to 2 all-nighters, but yeah, this is actually a different kind of model. You think it's the same one, but it's not actually. I have a different version of this model, and it includes a new toggle that I just got over the weekend. And I can actually show you guys now, but I think you've already seen it before. Like, kinda. I did kind of brought it up, like, but not much. I keep telling myself to post it online. I was actually going to upload it to YouTube on Tuesday night, but I was so freaking tired on Tuesday night. Like I swear, like Tuesday night was like the earliest I went to sleep in years, or not years, months, just months. Like normally I go to bed between like 12 to like 3. This time I slept at 9:30. I haven't slept at 9:30 in a very long time, but that's how tired I was. Like as soon as I finished my homework for the day, I legit went straight to bed. I was so tired. I will upload the videos soon. Like I didn't show it out in like lots of media. I did show it, but not lots of places. But I will do it soon, actually, because now I think after tomorrow, I think I really will have the motivation to do it, because I've been so busy this week with all this schoolwork, and I will talk about that later. But first, I do want to present this toggle. I think I actually don't remember which key did I use to turn it on again. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yeah, here's the toggle, actually. This is what I mean by replacement toggle. So, we all know that, I think most people should know that I have a venture guide who happens to be my IRL significant other. And, well, this is him now. So, officially, he's officially now in, gonna be in my streams now. And it's him. I took a whole all-nighter working on this and having it officially in the model. I don't rig my model. Someone else rigs my model, and I did have to talk with her overnight. And since she does live overseas, she got this done like in a good amount of time right before I went to bed. So like when I'm sleeping, she's rigging. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I get the rig models done. So yeah, now I have my little Kevin here, who can be in who can be like in some of my streams now. This is what I mean with the replacement toggle. I'm not gonna go further with it, but this is known as the replacement toggle. Again, we're not going to talk about it. So, yeah, now we can get a bit started on things. So, I did mention on Twitter that there's a possibility that I was going to do some kind of like editing stream. I do have a RWBY video that's in the works. Like, I'm still working on it. I didn't have much time to work on it this week because of school. But, like, now that I have, like, a bit of some homework out of the way, sort of, I can finally get some work on it. Since now that like, I got a few heavy stuff out of the way, I can focus on, like, my own personal hobbies right before finals. And, well, I am going to be playing a new game tomorrow that'll, like, you know, cool my mind off right before finals actually begins. Because, like, you know, I have a few final exams, like, already, like, getting started on. But, like, before I get further into it, I should play tomorrow's game to, like, you know, chill my mind from it. And that game's going to be called Virtual Cottage. I think I need to install it. Yeah, I probably need to install it. Well, like, for those who don't know, editing is my passion. It is actually like my absolute passion. I really enjoy it. It's what got me into content creation in the first place, and I am actually trying to earn a college degree in editing, for those who don't know. But like it's actually canon. I'm actually trying to get a college degree in editing. So it's like my whole thing and stuff like that. It's why I'm also here. So I am going to like share my screen and edit it while I chat about what I've been going through. And this little Kev is gonna be here with me throughout the entire thing, because why not? It's the first stream with this little bit, with this little adorable doggy. So I think I'm just gonna have to open the project up. I use DaVinci Resolve for those who don't know, so you're gonna see some DaVinci Resolve stuff. Well, I do use Premiere Pro when it comes to work, but with personal projects, I do use DaVinci. I also use Premiere Pro sometimes with school projects, but yeah, Premiere Pro for school and work, DaVinci with personal projects. I'm gonna get it up in just a second. I don't think I can find. Did I ever post on? Hold on. What? Wait! Later! I have one on my own.
Wait,
I already have one on my own. I'm streaming right now. Go! Bye! I have mine too. It's in my bag.
Is this yours?
Probably.
How many did we get?
I got one on my own.
How many sheets did he give us?
Like 5? 4 or 5, one of each. So 4. Yeah, I put mine in my bag. I need soundproof walls. Anyways. I can't find the. Oh, yeah. I just realized I forgot to post this on Blue Sky. I swore I put it in on. I posted on Blue Sky that I'm live. Did I? Did I? I swore I did. Like, while I was putting on my PJs, I swore I posted it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I forgot. I take a full responsibility with that. Alright, posted it there. I can just get that out of the way. Alright. Let's open up DaVinci.
Yeah, these are all yours.
Mine's in my bag! Mine's in my bag! I'm telling you, I put it in my bag! What? I put one in my bag! I have them in my bag! I put it in my bag! Ay. Why do I have to check my bags? Fine, I'm gonna check my freaking bags. I remember opening the trunk just to put some pieces of paper in my bag, and I they're in my folder. I knew it. I told you I have my own. Because I remember opening the trunk earlier to bring out my bag and put some papers in my folder. And all the while I was putting them in my folder, I was talking to my sister about my grades. I don't know where we got the duplicates from. That's weird. I actually have no clue. It doesn't matter. I already have my own so like what's the point? All right. It's already almost midnight. Let's make this a chill midnight stream. Okay. All right. DaVinci's open, luckily. Let's just... Let me just see if I can show it off. Yeah, it's good. All right, yep. I think we can get this up and ready. Let's get this show on the road here. Maybe let's just put myself a little bit over here. For those who don't know, I do have another channel where I upload just RWBY videos. That was like the start of it. So yeah, and I will say this: I'm having DaVinci muted. I'm keeping DaVinci muted because I wanted you guys to be like surprised with what I'm cooking. I don't know when it's coming out. It's coming out whenever I get it done. I will say it's gonna be within another week or two. Alright. Yeah, and well, the song I'm using a song with this edit, and the song I'm using is Ma Meilleure Ennemie from Arcane League of Legends. It's one of my faves from the series. Well, my favorite song from the series is Dirty Little Animals. I did make a small video with that, like, I think around the time of Arcane's, like, release a few years back, so. Now I'm making another one, but this time with Ma Meilleure Ennemie, and I'm using the characters Oscar Pine and Ruby Rose because I ship Rose Garden. It's my favorite ship. I'm gonna have to ship. I try to get as much audio, or not audio, I try to get as much, like, media that I can with this one, because, like, I had to go through, like, my entire, like, photo gallery to see, like, what shots of, like, Oscar and Ruby do I have throughout, like, the entire series, because I recorded a bunch of them and saved them for, like, various RWBY videos I made, and I made more than, like, 100 at least. So now I can continue on with this while I just simply chat about what I've been going through the past few days, because I have been gone for a while and I want to talk about that. Like, just talk about what I've been going through and why it caused me to not stream for a very good while. So, on Twitter and Blue Sky, I did tweet that, like, I would be gone for the next 2 weeks for a couple of convention ventures. That's one of the main big reasons why I was out for, like, the past 2 weeks. It's because I was going to 2 conventions for the past 2 weeks. I've been going to, like, 2 different conventions on 2 different weekends. And I was really unable to stream. I was in the vault last weekend, I will say. Normally I stream whenever I'm back in the vault, but like last week I was. But like I was kind of too busy to like stream in the vault. Cause like if I'll be honest, like I came back to the vault a little later than usual. I came back like right around midnight on Saturday. Yeah, I can't, or like maybe somewhere around 11 o'clock actually. Right at 11 o'clock, I came back home. And then I was kind of busy the next day. And then like Monday was Memorial Day. That was a good time for me to like stream. Like I'll be honest, I could stream on Monday. It was Memorial Day. I had a day off from classes, so I didn't really do much. But I chose not to stream to give myself some time to like, give myself a break from like content creation entirely. So I gave that day to myself. And then I also went out to watch Lilo and Stitch that same day. But like I chose to have that day for myself. So yeah, I wasn't involved that weekend, but the previous weekend when I was at another convention, no, I wasn't. So like last weekend was just a weekend for me. But now I'm back for like a short amount of time. I will be here like right now and tomorrow, and then after that, oh boy, I'm gonna have to like bring this up now. But, well, there is going to be no streams next weekend. Mainly because with finals approaching, I want to lock myself in with all that work. And plus, I'm going to be doing a few things. I'm going to be, going on a few other ventures. So normally around time of finals, I don't really stream actually. And like by the time I'm away from finals. By the time I'm back with streaming, I'll actually officially be on summer break. But like, yep, since I'm gonna start working soon after the school year's over. So after that, I really have to determine how my new stream schedule will look like when I can actually stream. I have a huge feeling I'm still gonna be working on Mondays to Wednesdays. So sadly, there's gonna be a chance that like if I'm ever gonna stream on Monday or Wednesday, I'm gonna have to stream at 9. But like after that, I don't really have that much of a problem with that. I could stream at 6 as usual. I'm not gonna be streaming every day though. It's gonna be more of a but like Mondays to Wednesdays, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Mondays to Wednesdays, like I end work at like 5. By 5 I'm done with work, and then I'm back home by like sometime at 6. I mean, it's a 30-minute drive to work, but like, I get home by 6, and maybe sometimes by 9 is a good time to start stream. But then like Thursdays to Sundays, I can stream any time of the day, but it will most likely be at 6 p.m. But other than that, back to the whole reason why I've been gone for 2 weeks. So yeah, I've been to 2 different conventions. One's like a regular anime convention, and one's like another convention that was held at my uni. And I never really talked about it much, but I did mention on Twitter that I held my first ever live performance in the uni convention, and that one was I wasn't sweaty with that one, and I made like one small misstep, but like in the end I did really good in that one. And like I never really like showed any videos regarding that because of like the outlay of it. But it happened, yada yada. And what was I gonna say? Oh, well, I will say, like, throughout like my offline ventures, I was really at like a financial struggle, but like things are okay now. Like I was actually going through like a lot of like a financial panic for myself, but I'm okay now. But this mainly has to deal with the fact that I spent like $100 on in the convention, mainly for Hololive stuff. Like almost everything I got from like the anime convention was like Hololive related, and then I got myself a Kuromi plush. Like I think the Kuromi plush I got was like, I think it's like the outlier of all the merch I got. Everything else was like Hololive related. I think when it comes to conventions, like the only thing I would be buying myself right now is like Hololive related stuff, because like I don't know. I think it's because I want to have more Hololive merch for myself. Like no matter what it is. I think I have enough keychains for myself with regarding Hololive stuff. But like I think I also want to get like more clothing apparel. But all I have with clothing apparel is like an Advent hoodie that I got as a Christmas gift. Alright, let me find which me I can use next. I think I can use another. Maybe let me see which shot is this? Won't show, bro. Oh yeah, I can use this one. Is it? Yeah, I can use that one. All right. And then like I really didn't spend much at the second convention, the Uni convention, because Papa Pixie refused to give me money. But that's okay. That's okay. And then I returned to the vault later that night. Then I really don't know what I did on Sunday. Yeah, I really don't know what I did on Sunday other than like prepare for this toggle here. And then early Monday afternoon, I went to watch Lilo and Stitch, like the new live action one. I think I need to talk about that one, honestly, because I think a lot of people who did watch it, like I don't know if I should spoil much, but like, because like a lot of people know like the main storyline if they watch the OG, but like I'm gonna at least like take out, like not mention a few things that regards like just the new one and not the original, because like, you know, there's obviously like at least one difference with like the live action compared to the original. And I've known that I think I've known that ever since my since like The Little Mermaid. So yeah, well, everyone knows this already, but like, you know, we didn't have a Captain Gantu. I will be honest, when I first heard that news, which was like at least 3 or 4 days prior to the movie's release, like I was a bit furious, because I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's impossible. Why remove Gantu, bro? I'm still upset with that even after watching it, because like I think I will say from like watching it, like the scene where like Stitch escapes the ship and then, you know, he's like driving in hyperspace and lands in Hawaii, like, if I'll be honest, I think they rushed it, especially with the absence of Gantu. But like, yeah, they kind of rushed his escape scene. Like, one thing that they took out with the live action compared to the original is that like in the original they put like a syringe on Stitch, and like, you know, they're trying to take his blood so they can use his DNA on those guns to make sure they know like Stitch's DNA in case he tries to escape those like two like gun blasters. They legit took out that scene where they take his blood. There's like purplish, slushy like blood. So like in the live action, what they did, they just already put him in that thing, and he's like stuck there with those two guns like pointed at him, without any context of how they know every move of Stitch if they don't have proof of if they don't have like his they don't have like his DNA in their like in the guns. The way he escaped was the exact same. He spat on the guard, and the guns like pointed at the guard. But like the reason of how they know his every move was like taken out. In the original, they knew because they had Stitch's DNA in it. These guns don't. They took out that process. And like obviously, when they say that he took the red ship, he did still take the red ship. But like him crash landing in Hawaii felt less than 2 minutes. They kind of rushed everything. Like they actually rushed everything. They at least kept Pudge the fish. They kept Pudge the fish, and I think they also kept the concept of the fact that Lilo gives Pudge a peanut butter sandwich all the time, but like she didn't go through the whole conversation of the fact that like they were out of peanut butter, and Nani's like, give him a tuna sandwich instead, and then Lilo's like, no, that's cannibalism. They kind of removed the fact that like it's a tuna sandwich, but like all I can remember from the movies that like Lilo indeed give Pudge a sandwich, but I don't remember them talking about the fact that like they were out of peanut butter, so Nani recommended to buy tuna for Pudge. She did run late to her practice though, but like her excuse was like, oh hey, I had to give Pudge the fish a sandwich, and then they're like, wait, Pudge is a fish? And like that's all they did. They never let Lilo like explain her side of the story about the fact that like they can only give Pudge tuna. And like the most important part with that scene is that like in Lilo's case, Pudge controls the weather, which is kind of important for Lilo's character because of she's an orphan. Like because like she doesn't have parents, and like her parents died in a car crash, and the fact that she says Pudge controls the weather, that shows how much she's hurt by the fact that her parents were gone. They also do introduce a new character for this movie, and this person is happens to be like Lilo's and Nani's neighbor. If I remember from what I saw on a TikTok, a few of the OG casts were actually in this movie. Obviously the voice of Stitch stays the same, like they keep the same voice actor who happens to be the creator and the director of the film. The voice of Nani is also actually in there. I just can't remember who she plays. If she plays the neighbor, I'll be like, oh god. Oh wait, no. Now I remember who Nani played. So one thing that they also did change is that Bubbles is still in the movie. They keep Bubbles in the movie. He's just not the social worker. He's a CIA agent, which is kind of ironic because in the original Lilo and Stitch, Bubbles was a former member of the CIA. He was like a former agent. In this one, he is an agent of the CIA. So that leaves us with the question: is there a social worker that takes away Lilo? There is. And it's a woman. And that woman dun da da da, is the original voice of Nani. The original voice of Nani plays the social worker in the new movie. And they make Bubbles a CIA agent. Which is weird because in the original Lilo and Stitch, he was a former member. Let's see. Yeah! I assume. Yep. Like, I really couldn't hear that was Nani. Like, I saw a confirmation in a video, and I'm like, okay, I actually couldn't hear it. Maybe it's because it's been like more than 20 years since the original. But I did watch Lilo and Stitch, like the original, like the night prior to watching the new one. And like, at least they keep the fact that like Lilo's an Elvis fan. Like, they still have Elvis's music in like the movie, and like I'm just happy they have that. They keep the idea that yeah, they keep the idea that Lilo loves Elvis. 22 years? Actually, it was 23. Yeah, it was 23 years. The movie came out in 2002, so yeah, it's 23. Year off by a year. Yeah, I'm happy they kept that. What else did they keep? Well, they kept David's role. Well, lots of people weren't actually happy with like lots of people weren't happy with two things. Like, you know, one, Bleakley doesn't like, you know, dress and drag and do the hula. And two, they make Jumbo the villain. Like, in the end, they keep him in their custody. They don't let him stay on Earth with Bleakley. In the original, you know, Jumbo gets a redemption arc soon after, and he stays on Earth with the whole family. In this case, no. Since Jumbo failed his mission, he stays arrested, and the Intergalactic Federation keeps him in their custody, while Stitch is just exiled on Earth with Bleakley to watch over him because he's also an alien. So. Oh, and yeah, also they take out the accent, so yeah. Make him less Russian, make him sound more like between America and Canada. Like, literal mix between them, like American and Canadian. I have a lot more I could talk about, but I don't think I'm gonna talk much about it. I know which shot I'm gonna use next, but I'm not gonna like it. I am not gonna like this one. I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. It's literally the illusion RWBY has that she killed Oscar. I hate it, but I'm using it. I mainly hate it because it's an illusion that RWBY kills Oscar. Like, when I first watched that episode, I just paused the episode and like go into deep thought, and I'm like, what? And then that's when I go into this one RWBY server. this one RWBY server that knows how much I love Oscar, and then I see like some previous conversations were like, okay, I wonder how VIXIE's gonna handle the latest episode, and this was in 2023, so I come into the chat and I say, I don't know how I'm gonna feel after watching that episode. Their expectations are right. And this is from volume 9, no less. Yeah. Like, you could see, like, yeah, it's traumatizing. And, like, even RWBY's not enjoying this moment. Like, that was literally me from watching that episode for the first time. Like, what the heck? But at least he's not dead. He's not dead. It's just an illusion. It's legit just an illusion. Also, damn, it lasts more than a song. What shot would I want to use, bro? Maybe, like, yeah, maybe this shot would work perfectly. I'm not too sure. Maybe like somewhere around here, but like we're gonna have to cut it a little early. Ba ba na na. Da 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 da. Is there anything else from my adventures that I would like to talk about? Well, not much that I know of, really. Yeah, not much that I know of. Oscar looks kind of cool. He's more than cool, he's freaking hot. Not that much. Oh, shut up. You don't know what you're missing out, bro. You don't know what you're missing out on, bro. I'm telling you. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay, just 2 more shots of Oscar, then I can, like, stick to RWBY. No, that shot. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to use a lot of scenes where, like, Oscar gets tortured. That leaves me to question, do I have the shot where Oscar gets tortured by Salem? That is a real good question. I actually don't know if I have that shot. I'm looking, I can't really find it. This is volume 7 right here. This is volume 9. I don't think I have it. Oh boy. It's gonna take a while. I could have swore I had it. Maybe I can find it? When the freaking... Okay, I think I sort of got it. Now just... It's gonna be glitchy because I don't think file folders work. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, we're okay now. I think the issue is that like when I instantly press import a video, it caused the entire stream to freeze. I don't think I should do that. Maybe I'll use another scene. Yeah. Alright. We should be fine. I hope. Ah, yeah. Made everything go backwards, kind of. Alright. Yeah. Fine. Let's just find something else. What shot here can we use? That's a shot with him falling. I guess we can use this. I mean, this is from the... I thought I was going crazy. No, I think... I tried to import a video, but like, it caused the entire stream to freeze. So like, I think I'll just do that later. Yeah, this shot's from the opening of Volume 8. We said goodbye to all of the things we loved. Alright. Yeah, I'll just make it full size. Maybe after I find like one more shot, I can just call it a day. because I want to work a bit on some work, then like go to bed. Wait, the shot's over here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Maybe like, yeah. I'm gonna use also the volume 5 shot. Let me trim at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that volume 5 shot, wherever that is. I need to do a lot more streams where I'm just editing videos. That's kind of fun. Okay, where's the volume 5 opening? Oh, right here. Yeah, that means we're gonna end the stream real soon. Oh, that's 1.33. Yeah, we'll just get it from here. Yeah, somewhere right here. Maybe at the part before Ozpin shows up in the side. Okay. I think I should talk about the reason why the stream was like delayed by 2 hours. So you see now, after I left campus for the weekend, I have this personal commitment. I'm not gonna go deep into it. I don't want to talk about that, but like, it's just like, I'm just calling it a personal commitment. It's like a 2-day thing. So today was the first day. Well, yesterday was the first day. It's now midnight. And later today is going to be the second and final day of the personal commitment. And it requires me to wake up super early. So yeah, and then we have Ozpin over here in the back. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. That's why I'm gonna need to sleep a little early, so I'm gonna end the stream real soon. Get just a bit of work done, maybe, unless I just watch some anime for the day. Maybe I'll just watch some quick anime while I work on a bit of homework, then go to bed. Like, I want to at least go to bed by like before 2 in the morning. But yeah, that's what's going on. I have a personal commitment going on. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's easy to explain. That's just personal for me. Like, I have to wake up around like 7 or 8 for that thing, maybe 8. Leave the house at 9. The whole ordeal starts at 11. Yeah, the whole ordeal starts at 11. And then after that, I don't know what we're doing after that, but I think we're spending the rest of the day doing whatever. Ozpin? Oh, okay, Kev, how do I explain this lore? So, Oscar is a reincarnate of... Frick, I'll get that up for a sec. He's the reincarnate of Ozpin right here. Ozpin was he's basically, well, he was basically the headmaster of RWBY's school. Or like the school RWBY was taught in. Until it collapsed and Ozpin died. All in the same season. Yeah, he died in the same season, and you know, when their school fell, and when Ozpin died, Oscar was like basically the next reincarnate. But I'll have you know, Ozpin is not the first reincarnate of all this madness. The first person was actually Ozma, who happens to be the ex-husband of the main antagonist. So if you think about that, so his earlier reincarnates was practically, well, you could say married to the main antagonist of the series, who was, you know, deeply hurt after the death of the first reincarnate, try to get him back in many ways, but you know, the gods were like, no, you can't do that. So she was against the gods, and then she made everyone else go against the gods, and ever since then the gods removed those people that were against you know, the gods removed those people that were against the gods, and all that's left was the main antagonist. And they made the main antagonist, well, immortal. Like, that's a key like thing to know about the main antagonist. The gods made her immortal. She can't be defeated. And well, yeah, that's just some lore. He's just a reincarnate. He's also a reincarnate. He's just the next guy after this guy. Just some RWBY lore for ya. Alright, I think I'm sort of done with Oscar's pieces for now. I could do RWBY shots, but I'll do that another day. Alright, yeah. But I'm gonna add some transitions with these, like, in the very end when I'm done with the whole video and reach all the way over here. But for now, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm kind of done. For now, I'm gonna close DaVinci for now. That was fun. Hold up, my YouTube studio is a little wonky. There we go. There we go. That's better. Ah, this little dog. I'm happy this dog stayed with me throughout the entire time. I really love this dog. But yeah, it's already midnight. This is a really good late night stream. This is my first late night stream actually. On Twitch. I had 2 late night streams on YouTube before. In fact, I had this one late night stream, which was basically how I met Non. Non first met me in a late night stream, and like, you know, the friendship became history, and now he's my mod. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at like 6 p.m. to play some virtual cottage. Hopefully that goes well, and I do need to install the game. Okay, someone's a sleepy pixie. Okay, well, I think this dog also needs to be put to rest, so don't worry, little doggy. I'll see you back again in the next stream, okay? I will bring you back, okay? Good night. Love you. Anyways, at least the dog was with me. But yeah, this stream is basically over for now. Is there anyone I want to raid right now? It's getting late. Actually, I'm actually tired. I know I'm gonna raid though. I'm gonna raid Coelho MI. She's my gym mate in Love-Chu Delight, and she's doing an ASMR stream. She's doing some Higurashi visual novel reading. I'm gonna start the raid now. Okay. But yeah, final reminder, I'm gonna be back again later at 6 p.m. CST, where I'm gonna be streaming Virtual Cottage, which is what I need before I approach finals. And then after tomorrow's stream, I won't be back for a week because of finals. And by the time I'm back to streaming again after tomorrow, I'll officially be on summer break. But by then I have to determine what my new stream schedule will be, now that I'll actually also be at work. But it'll high likely be that like on Mondays and Wednesdays I'll stream at 9 p.m. CST, while on the weekends I can still stream at 6 p.m. because I only work on Mondays to Wednesdays, so it's not that bad. And I'm happy I got to chat with you guys about my small little convention hiatus. Introduced my little Kevin toggle, and I showed you what I was editing. That upcoming edit will be on my RWBY channel sometime soon. It's just youtube.com/Scarlet VIXIE. That's the channel name. I'll link it one day once it's out, but yeah, that's it. I'll see you later, guys. Good night. Bye bye.